Good morning, everybody. I would like to present you today abortion topic. It's the aim for this presentation is introduce you what is abortion in general. Probably everybody know it, but let's speak about it a little bit more. There's a definition behind it. There are some legal rights. There are two different methods which I'm gonna quickly introduce. There's always like pro-life and pro-choice fight since beginning of. We're gonna discuss some ethical and social issues in between. But before I started, I would like you to introduce a game to check your knowledge about abortion. So check some dates. So I would like you to take your phone. Log in into Kahoot. There's a Kahoot .it. I'm gonna give you a code. This simple quiz with 10 questions only, so we'll see how good your knowledge is. Code. Welcome, Laura. Got one is up to 10 people, so I think everybody can join.
Should I try and scan that code?
Yeah.
Play.
Okay,
Hey, Gary.
one more. Okay, let's start.
Yeah.
Not on it. Go on you.
One right question, one right answer.
Oh. Yeah, me too.
Oh.
I went to press play and I pressed red.
Okay. There's a problem with Northern Ireland, which I'm going to discuss it later.
All right.
Which is part of the UK. This is your guessing now. Yeah. Over 200,000.
Oh, wow. Larger than he thought.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, sorry.
Oh, I've got bloody faults. Oh, that's so good.
Oh.
Yes, this is one of the reasons why, after discussion with the doctor, you approved for abortion, just for social and financial circumstances, which is linked to your mental health and other private issue.
Oh, what? Have I pressed the wrong one? Yeah, I thought I pressed the wrong one.
is changed after the COVID, and during the COVID now, obviously we can take 2 abortion pills at home after teleconsultation with the doctor.
Stacey, you've knocked me off. It is 26 and I put 24 on it.
Oh, I've got 24.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
I've got 12.
I've been knocked off.
Oh, you dark horse.
yes, in some special circumstances, like the risk of the mother of the baby born in severe disability, there's still abortion legal after 24 weeks.
Yes, I'm back.
The last one.
I don't know whether I'll put that one there.
Oh,
got it right.
Yeah, they had to pay before to use NHS service. They had to go and pay for everything. Now the NHS agreed to Irish women to come to England to do legal abortion and pay for everything for the expenses as well, hotel. Okay, who's
I'm on
name?
the podium, I've been told I'm on the podium.
Hold on, Sarah.
Yay.
Alright.
Yay!
Cheat.
Well done, Monica.
Leave it, press leave in the middle. Is that making
We've
it
got
loud?
some music on the background.
If you go onto internet, you have like the browser. And just click cross.
If you just press that X at the top on the
Yeah,
top,
a bit higher. Can you see there is a blue cross just above where you're hovering? Yeah, that's it.
Then press
And then
leave.
click. That's it.
Okay, so we have again. So what is abortion? There's a termination of pregnancy according to NHS 2022. We talk about the law in England, Scotland and Wales. This law not including Northern Ireland. They still, well, they up to 12 weeks they're allowed to have abortion, but it's difficult to get it. So there's agreement between NHS, so the Irish woman be able to go to England and do legal free abortion. Abortion is free of charge for NHS. It's legal up to 23 weeks and 6 days, which is obviously 24. In special circumstances, it's available a bit later, which is pro-life lobby saying it's up till birth, and this is why they're against. There are certain criteria need to be met to be able to abortion be available. It needs to be 2 doctors approved. It can't be like you ringing and have an abortion pill over the phone. It needs to be legal. Need to be your name on it. Needs to be like some. Need to be done in good faith, justified for 1 or more grants, which is risk of pregnant women, risk of their life, risk of her mental health, obviously some social circumstances, I guess, as well. The termination might be necessary to prevent injury for physical and mental health for the mother and just to prevent permanent injury for the baby before and after 24 weeks. There are two way of abortion. One is medical, which is abortion pill. It's like 2 or 3 pills, depends. It's up to 9 weeks and 6 months old. In 2020, the law was changed over the COVID. Was a lot of it was a lot of demand increase, and they wasn't be able to do that. So it's now available at home. 2 pills. Before it was 1, and before it was everything in the clinic. So now there's a leaflet. You can go to the pharmacy and take a pill, send it by post after consultation with the doctor over the phone and signing the forms to make everything legal. There's another way, like surgical abortion, which is after 15 weeks. Sometimes the woman around 10, 12 weeks pregnant, they can choose in between which way they prefer. There's like 20, 30 minutes appointment. It's 2-way. One is way by dilatation and evacuation. There are some special instruments in there, and after 22 weeks, there are 2 methods need to be done to do abortion, which is cervix preparation and specialized instruments and suctions. These abortions have been not very often. Most of the cases, like it's medical abortion at the moment. I will show you the statistics in a minute. Like we've got the number of abortion on the left, and within the 2010 and 20, there's a. I'll show you this one. You can see like over 190,000 abortion happening over the first 5 years, and there's so significant increase, which does anyone have an idea what's happened in 2000?
Cost of living.
Cost of living, yeah, it
COVID
starts.
obviously affects everybody on the cost of living.
Yeah, and I mentioned something else about the.
Is it because obviously Irish
Yes.
women
Yeah.
obviously have to
So
take
this is the risk, like they allowed to do it free medical
that,
abortion, and
yeah.
this is how this increased significantly. Surprisingly, the under 18 and over 35 years old, the lighter line is over 30, it's increases. So somehow the women over 35 getting more abortions instead of teenagers. So it's not like anymore teenager issue and problem. And like we can see on the other lines, most abortion it's like about 2020, more are medical, not surgical. The social and ethical issue regards with abortion. There's always a stigma associated with this. In many religions, it's like still a sin. Some people view the baby, the fetus as a human being. There are different regulations in abortion in every country. There's still a really hot topic in all over the world. There's like 40, 50 million abortion over the year, according to World Health Organization. Some data shows it's like over 200 million abortion over a year. Social ethical issue is associated with shame and some judgment for the mother, some labeling in some social areas. Access is really limited for those living in remote areas. Some people can't wait. It's all waiting time. It's too long to prepare medical abortion, and they need to have a surgical instead. The funding from travel and accommodation, it's also we need to take into account. there are pro-life and pro-choice. People used to split. Well, some people, we as a health professional couldn't be split for any. I think we should treat people with no judgmental and just offer options, I think. So the people who are pro-choice, they are also called anti-life for the other people who are pro-life, and they couldn't be anti-life. Their rights is to legal and human rights to safe abortion. This is the main issue, to save abortion, not to backdoor abortions, and to prevent a lot of side effects. And they also aim human rights and body autonomy and right to women's decision. Right. Pro-life abortion is also called anti-choice. It's saying the fetus as a human being since creation. They have a right to life since beginning. So there's always two sides, and we should stay somewhere in between because every case is different. They're also thinking like other decisions available, like adoption, fostering, right and free contraception, especially in England, social help to mother, between some counselling. They also thinking that abortion is overused in England and it's used as a contraception method instead of like risk of life. Like only 1% of abortion is done for. For risk of women's life, and 98% is like because of the social and personal convenience. I have a case study, and I would like to split you in half. I don't know who wants to be pro-life and who wants to be pro-choice. I've got case study. I would like you to just find me 3 arguments for the case study. What should be done better? Should we do different maybe? So if you maybe this side will be pro-choice, and you will be pro-life. All right.
Do you
You want to be pro-choice?
Yeah, I'll switch to that.
Okay. So this is the case study. Louise had an abortion just 18 months ago. Already a mother of 3. She's got postnatal depression, says she knew she couldn't cope with another child. Obviously she had an abortion and didn't want another baby. They wouldn't have had any good mom. They wouldn't have had what I would want for my child, my children. My mental health would have deteriorated, and I think I would have ended up either on long-term antidepressants or as far as I have ended up at psychiatric hospital. During a scan before the procedure, Louise also found out that it's gonna be pregnant with twins. So I hadn't even considered that it might be multiple pregnancy. I cried. So at the end of this point, you can see the text. Louise's experience has physical and emotional draining, but has no shame and does not regret ending the pregnancy. So my question is for the people from pro-choice, what else we could do as a health professional to encourage her maybe to keep the pregnancy, and what was the right for pro-life, pro-choice, to decide to have an abortion. Have you got like 2 or 3 arguments for me? Few seconds for this.
Which side are we in?
Pro-choice.
Pro-choice.
So that means
So she could be assigned some counselling maybe, so she could work out exactly is it the right choice for her.
she could have carried it and given it up for for adoption.
Yeah,
Oh, you say you're pro-life. Yeah, but well done, yeah.
yeah.
That's, she's got already postnatal depression, so her
Yeah.
hormones like losing, and she might not know what she's doing at the moment. Yeah, that's good. Anything from this side?
She knew she didn't want a baby, so she should have used better contraception.
Oh yeah, maybe somebody should do that when she was small kids and so. Okay. Well done. Thank you so much.
Right, so don't forget.